Okay, so let's continue here the main quest. Let's see what Takemura wants from us next.
Why? What are we doing here?
You shall learn soon. I acquired some information.
He's such a drama queen, isn't
Do
he?
you know who most wished to honor Arasaka-sama with the parade? His murderer. The irony makes me sick.
Yorinobu's a smart little muffin. Putting on the parade to show off his attachment to Arasaka, its values, and to solidify his legitimacy.
He's shrewd. I will not deny that. Japanese heritage is one element. Yorinobu will also put on a display of power. The floats are sure to be beautiful, but the wizened eye will see in them a hidden message to his foes.
What message that be?
I am here, Gumindomo. Watch your backs.
Not one for subtlety, is he? Still don't see how this gets us anywhere.
I have had an idea.
When is the giveaway?
Look to the sky.
We will do it soon. Thank you for reminding me.
The dash floats will pass precisely this way. If I could just get onto Hanako-sama's float, I could speak with her in private.
Get there how?
Why jump? Of course.
You are not shit crazy. In front of a crowd? What about security?
You need not to worry. While you are occupied with your shady dealings, I learned more about the floats. They are all kept in one
Shady
place.
dealings?
Arasaka
Excuse me.
Industrial Park. It is there that they prepare them. We need only to break into the compound, find the right float and inject a virus into its system. You will then be able to disable any security before I sneak inside.
Lots of ways to skin this particular cat, you know. Gonna need...
I know what you need. It is taken care of.
I haven't finished
I
it
have an
yet,
infected shard.
Polar.
It was not cheap, but the man who sold it to me guaranteed it will work.
Where'd you get this shard?
Across the canal.
Kabuki. Might actually be half decent soft then. And if it isn't, got a few tricks up my sleeve too.
This is good to know.
All right. So we got a plan that seems appropriately ridiculous.
Let us move
Jill, I was doing Nomad in my personal playthrough. Corpo on this one. One of my disappointments is that there isn't a lot of difference.
The security concerns me, the snipers especially. I will be an easy target. But I may have an answer. Okada-san mentioned the city cameras. If we gain access to them, we will see exactly where the snipers are. You can deal with them as I advance.
This is one thing people complain about, all the mist and like the vapor in areas, fog. I think it adds quite a bit, like with the illumination and stuff. It looks pretty dope.
Shall we continue?
Sounds like a plan.
You agree just like that?
Terrible
The
plan.
risks are considerable.
Yeah, well, getting more and more used to that.
And now, what would you say to a small test? We must try the shard. The camera control room is in front of us. You must get inside and infect the network. That is all.
Uh-huh. And in the meantime, you'll do what? Crack open a can of suds?
I will not touch alcohol. At work, I will watch your back. Now, get to it.
Yeah, there's a lot of terminology. Like the other day, we were wondering what it means to... We could force it open? Sure. Wow, we strong. We were wondering what it means to scroll. And that's in the context of recording a brain dance. So when you're recording a brain dance, you're scrolling. So there's a lot of like little jargon to learn. Doing a corporal for your first, such that if you do a second, it won't be too different. It will be different in certain choices you can make, but they aren't around whether you're a corporal or a nomad. Does that make sense? So there is some choice, although it's not a ton, just being honest.
And
Done. System's ours.
the shard works. Good. The easy work we have done. To break into Arasaka Industrial Park will not be such a bed of roses. But before we discuss that,
Bed of Roses, a good Bon Jovi ballad.
sit. I have not eaten since yesterday. Give me the best on the menu.
Give me the
I
best.
highly recommend the yakitori today.
Anything that isn't local, please.
See you tomorrow.
Does that mean he wants to lay you down in a bed of
Can't believe I'm
roses?
saying this, but this Sokka scum might actually prove useful. He's a well-trained dog. Needs orders, that's all. And when he outlives his purpose...
Is this
we'll
a fucking
flatline
joke?
him.
Does this look like a meal to you? We asked for the best in your menu, and you gave me 4 balls on a stick. Does this seem fucking acceptable to you? I'm still gonna eat it though. Do you eat kippers for breakfast? What are kippers? I'm not sure.
He's not on his A game, sure. But even
Octopus
without him,
balls.
He could decommiss us easily.
Where's that come from? Ever
A
seen him in
disturbing
action?
thought.
Nah, just know. And the way he walks, look in his eye.
We'll come back to this later.
What is this?
Hey, yakitori.
You didn't even eat it. You didn't
Okay,
even try
I
the
have
balls.
made a plan.
Eat the ball,
We
Takemura.
break into Arasaka Industrial Park. 1.5. We hack Hanako-sama's float. 2. During the parade, with my help, you eliminate any snipers. 3. I get onto the float. 4. I convince Hanako-sama of the truth.
I love how Johnny is just hanging out in the back. Dude, Final Fantasy 15 meals were like actual food porn.
Forgot 5. Oda zeroes us and pisses on our corpses. He won't ever be less than a foot away from Hanako.
Oda would not dare raise his hand against me.
What about me?
That is a different matter. I would advise you to watch your distance.
Wow, she ate 2 balls in one go. Impressive.
Well, sounds like a suicide run, but done dumber shit than this, so.
Things even more stupid than stealing from Arasaka.
None dumber yet, no. Set the bar pretty high with that one.
Now, we part. Reconnaissance is required.
Lost 2 balls.
What are you doing? Don't let him off his leash. Let him stray even a couple of feet. You
You're
can...
a stranger in a strange land. Going with you.
True. And you with your hands, skills, mind of a thief. Agreed. This we will do together.
Dude, nice. You're playing Monster Hunter World?
Cook! Louder! Louder!
What weapon are you using?
Of
In
our
the
active
flesh.
Night City security forces. President Myers has
He
called this a
eliminated the
breach
last
in
obstacle
the Army
between
Accord.
himself and
Provocation
complete
targeted
power.
at the NUSA
And they
Surrendered it to him.
Tell me then, what do we call the murder of my father? Was that not a provocation? Was that not a...
Arasaka. an empire built to last. Before Yorinobu set fire to it from the inside, all of this began with him.
Can
The
I
factions, power struggles, all of this.
eat
So,
the last ball?
Old man's death must have really fed the flames between the different factions.
that is exactly what happened.
What's the balance of power look like now?
Keiji longs for stability. The old order. They are united behind Hanako-sama. The liberal wing, Hato, support Michiko-sama, Saburo's granddaughter. I know little about her. And then there is Taka, treacherous thugs who support Yorinobu. Not to mention even smaller factions.
Tell me about him some other time. Why'd Saburo tolerate it all? Can't get my head around it. Could have kept his son on a short leash.
Arasaka-sama was a strong and disciplined man. The strongest man I have ever known. And yet, at a critical moment, he showed a weakness.
For Yorinobu.
For his daughter. When Yorinobu formed his band of hounds, declared war on his own family, Arasaka-sama could have crushed him with one word. Yet he did not, for he did not wish his daughter to suffer. When Yorinobu returned, his tail between his legs, she persuaded her father to give him a second chance. Do you understand? Hanako-sama saved Yorinobu from the consequences of his deeds.
Huh.
Wait. Think she's complicit in Saburo's murder?
I think we are all to blame. We allowed ourselves to be tricked. But we will correct this soon.
Is it rude
Will you join me?
for me to stare at his neck?
Sure, why not?
Let us go from here.
I hope you enjoyed it. Please come again.
Sawdust and plastic.
I mean, what the fuck utility does that even give you? A neck replacement?
Come. I have found a good place to observe.
Yo! A Quadra 66. Up for sale, my dudes. That's pretty hot.
We must just climb up here.
Neck power. Was it the male voice you
Now, this
disliked?
way.
I like the female better. I don't dislike either of them. I think the male is fine. But I like the
Fortune
female
smiles to
quite a bit
us.
more.
It seems no one is here today.
Also, as a character, you know, the character we're playing, Keiko, is much more developed. And it's just a more interesting character. You know, the crazy katana chick. A bit more interesting to play than what I'm doing in my personal playthrough. My personal playthrough is just a nomad using assault rifles and hacking. It's good. It's really strong, and grenades. But
I would call this a beautiful view of the city
If?
if there was anything to admire.
Hate Night City that much?
Perhaps I am simply homesick, as you say. Now, you must look for vulnerabilities, weaknesses, while I try to think of a diversion. Arasaka cannot discover our intentions. A bit of sabotage is just what we need to divert their attentions.
did you get the Batman reference car? I did. It's so good. It's OP as hell. Yeah, I found it in that cave. randomly found that it was parked there, and it was like, take it, and you could just claim it. I was super excited
You'll have the
when I
best
found it.
view on the left. I will try here. This old scope should be good for something. Shall we begin?
Let's do this.
Oh boy. This is gonna be rough.
Looks like a service tunnel by the road there.
Oh.
It could lead to the warehouses.
Service tunnel. Okay.
Antenna. Security hub's liable to be in that building.
Perfect for sabotage.
Sabotage! Yeah, this is playing out quite differently than when I did it.
Pipes. See 'em?
We could use them to get inside.
Wait, where were the pipes, my dude? Because when I did this, I just told him, hey, you do the prep work. So when I got to the area,
Armored door. Sealed tight.
I didn't have any intel. It was just like, hey, infiltrated. This Genji accent is contrived as hell. Is grating on you? Oh no.
Got eyes on the comm system. Lot of guards.
I could use comms for a diversion. This is not bad.
Think I've seen everything.
You wish to come for this reconnaissance? Do your job. I expected you to be more useful than this.
I have been summoned. We were talking about full British before. And the way I said it sounds kind of wrong, but you get the idea.
Alright, quit moaning. Give it another glance.
We're talking about what a true full British or full English is. So maybe you can illuminate us, especially like is there any difference between a Welsh traditional breakfast and a full English?
Camouflage turrets by the gate.
A
Told you,
last
there's
resort.
nothing
I
left.
do not wish to die there. 戦場に子供を連れてきた俺の責任か。
Hey bro, I don't speak fucking
We have
Japanese.
what we came for.
So, we going in?
Is this what you said before entering Konpeki Plaza? I wish to be certain we have not overlooked anything. We should wait and observe. If nothing out of the ordinary happens, then yes, we going in.
We
Sounds
going
sensible.
in.
Better get comfy.
Welsh breakfast will be something with cheese on it. English breakfast is sausage, bacon, eggs, beans, tomato, hash
What?
brown, and black pudding.
No
Wait.
sudden movements. Do you see it? That cat?
It's a kitty.
So? Cat like any other.
It is the first animal I see in Night City, except cockroaches, of course.
First it was birds, then dogs. Cats actually put up a fight longest.
Perhaps it is a Bakeneko.
Tristas, we keep it in English. If you want to drop a few words in Portuguese, that's fine. But not like a big thing. Honestly, don't know what Welsh breakfast is. We love cheese on everything.
Chill. It's just a cat.
Perhaps, perhaps not.
Perhaps.
My grandmother knew many stories about Kitsune, Kappa, Bakeneko too.
And that's funny because the character we created, Keiko, we did her backstory and her mother was called Kitsune. And now he's mentioning someone also called Kitsune.
Miss Home?
A foolish question.
Kitty doll? Yeah, but it's like a hairless
I
kitty.
am from the slums of Chiba 11. Once when I was desperate to live there,
Wait, Michelle, you haven't played until this point? I thought you were further ahead than I am. Tell you what, let's level up while we give you some time if you have to boot out of here. By the way, you when you said like English breakfast is sausage, bacon, eggs, beans, tomato, hash brown, and black pudding, do you mean like actually all of those things together? Or like a few of those combined? Because if it's all of those, that's like 3 meals. Right? On a plate together. Do you like Joe's voice acting? Yeah, I think it's pretty good. What about you? Bleed damage. What do we want, guys, from life? And by that I mean like what skills are we looking at? Dodging increases damage could be good. What do we have in the either stealth or cold blood tree that we're looking at? I'm not a fan of the beans with the tomato sauce. It's a bit nasty for me to have in the morning. Successful takedown. Thrown knives deals more damage. Hidden dragon. I want that. Being able to attack from high up is gonna be nice. Quick melee attacks and ranged weapons. No, not needed. What do we have in cold blood? More stacks of cold blood could be pretty good. Reduces quick hack. No. None of that is interesting. So it sounds like critical condition. We don't have a ton to pick up in this tree then. Outside of the cold blood stuff. We'll grab it, dude. We'll grab it. Immunity to poison I think is gonna be nice when we can get it. Let's get a level of cool. Cool. Increases damage from headshots. Not necessary. Thrown knives deals more damage. Let's take that. How did you actually throw the knives? We haven't used it. Hold LT. Okay. Cool. Michelle, take care. I will thank you for thank you for coming.
Bad memories washed away by time. I long only for the simple days of childhood.
My childhood? Let's see. Nights spent looking for a star. Any star. All dimmed by city lights.
We have to send Michelle to
Silent
horny
lullabies
jail.
sung by the flickering neon signs of Charter Hill.
I remember
No, you go to horny
stage
jail.
of the canal, where we boys washed our shirts. Corporate transporters sometimes passed through our slum. Arasaka selecting children, but only the clean ones.
What they need kids for?
To be corporate soldiers. When they chose me, I felt I had won the lottery. In the army, I was given everything I lacked before: discipline, regular meals, and when I proved I was gifted, an education.
Yo, this is a big convo with Takemura, dude. I stay. No, I stay. Throw knives is weird. You throw a knife in your inventory but can't pick it up again? What do you mean? Is that like a bug?
Did what you had to keep from going hungry.
I sense that you judge me, and yet you have no right to. Unlike you and your friend Mr. Wells, I was not arrogant.
Mr.
I did not take the easy path.
Wasn't judging you.
Untrue, you oppose the corporations, their order, their word, in a mindless way, yet you offer no worthy alternative.
Take a look around. It's here. Your corporate world in its glorious splendor.
You show me filthy streets as if no other world exists, as if nothing else is possible. What of the millions who work for Arasaka and receive stability,
The
safety?
Chiba 11 slum rats? They're there. Scraping scraps out of scop tins. Corpse decided that too.
We cannot fix everything at once.
Forgetting I was at Arasaka. Saw how corps operate. Wasn't roses and rainbows. You know what? Nobody owns me. I'm free. You should try it.
Wait, so we have to equip the
Sometimes I
knife
wish to
in
become
our
a
inventory?
nomad, to leave this world, forget everything.
Never too late to change.
What is your expression? One cannot teach an old dog new tricks.
If you have the Bofa skill, you can pick up your knives.
Do
Shit. I don't know if we picked that up. Do you know which tree that's in? Cold Blood, maybe? No, it should be stealth, right? Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't find it. Maybe it's called differently than that? Yeah, if you know which skill tree it is in, then feel free to tell us.
you know what I think?
What's that?
That day in Konpeki, we both have lost someone important. And we are not at peace with this. So we seek conflict, argue eagerly.
Oh, you're just trolling? Okay, sorry. I thought you had something productive to add.
Don't be smart. Got
My
no
mistake.
idea what I feel.
It is the duty of the living to atone for the dead. Hanako-sama shall aid us in our mission.
Or she'll make sure we die for good.
Bakaneko got sick of us, looks like.
It will find its own way. As will we.
The way. Can our way include getting the fuck out of here? Because we've been talking with this guy for hours.
I think it is time to do something.
Getting worse.
Thanks for the follow.
Not to look so bad.
I have to say, dude, as much as I'm a sucker for rain, it does not look right in this game. Especially when you're driving. It's like it's going in and out the whole time. Come on, Takemura-san. Don't have all day. Do you have to cross your arms like this? It's terrible body language. What game was it ACG reviewed? What do you mean? He reviewed tons of games. What are you talking about? Are there splashes visible on the ground? A little bit, yeah. On puddles. But like the moment we go like this, now I'm under the roof, right? The rain looks different. If I slowly walk, you'll see the rain like change quite a bit how it looks, just because it almost looks like it's not raining anymore. I don't know. It's more noticeable when we're in the car, but
I'll be in touch.
just a graphical
The
thing.
diversionary reaction, that is mine to do.
It was raining, but the animated drops inside the helmet. That was a very different issue. The problem here is that the rain actually disappears sometimes. But yeah, I do remember that. Alright, so that was our long preparation for the mission here.